Hey guys, it's your boy. We're back with more Mall of Shivet content and Supergiant versus Jean Grey. Let's take a look at how she goes. So this is gonna be level 70 Jean Grey versus Supergiant, which is awesome because Jean Grey has a lot of potential at level 80 and tier 4. Also, I'm gonna show you another run with a tier 4 Jean Grey after in the end to see how much she good. So this is how she looks like. She's also kind of stacked build with a brilliant judgment. Now there's one thing though, the brilliant judgment on this supergiant is not actually 70-100 type, and actually it's not even type, it's a sorry, it's a 32% all attack, so it's not the best, but it still score nice, and I think the score difference is good enough to be fair, and I think it will give you guys a good comparison. About the level 70 Jean Grey, this is how she looks like. She also has around the same build just like Supergiant. The only thing that she's missing is an artifact. Supergiant doesn't have her own artifact, and maybe with a new uniform in the future she might be something, but this is how level 70 Jean Grey looks like. Rotation is exactly, actually not the same. Change the rotation, it's a bit different than what it used to be. Again, this is Athena artifact, although it doesn't work. We have a mighty rage on this girl. Maybe I think Supergiant might also will be able to score more with a mighty rage compared to a brilliant judgment in ABX as well, but it doesn't really matter. Jean Grey is here and you don't actually need Supergiant anymore. So this is how the cards look like at the moment, and this is how it looks. So now there's one more thing. I'm not gonna do the swap play for Supergiant because on this account Proxima has an insight, so I can't do the swap play. So I'm just gonna go solo Supergiant versus level 70. So if she beats her at level 70, it's gonna be huge because, well, level 80 and then tier 4 is a big boost for Jean Grey. So let's dive right into the run. So first of all, we have the Black Cat and Morgan uniform. Now this is the exact same team up that I'm going to use on both of these characters. I gotta say though, Supergiant was not laggy at all. She was definitely not laggy, and surprisingly, well, she was not, which is nice. I wish Jean Grey also, I wish I could say the same thing with Jean Grey. She was crazy and she literally froze my phone on a bunch of these runs. So maybe the score definitely can be increased on Jean Grey runs, but at least I think for Supergiant solo runs, I don't think it's gonna be a big increase. Of course, there will be some increase, but not humongous. Okay, so she's working nice. There's literally no lag whatsoever, at least for now, and I believe that still, if you have like a maximum build on Proxima, I feel like swap play still is the best or better than Supergiant solo, although again it's double rage that you need on these characters. So that's how it is. Anyways, we are using Black Cat, so yes, we are not gonna be able to cancel the roar because Supergiant doesn't have burn, but because of Black Cat we can easily kill. Now this was a big weird thing. I don't know why somehow I could not cancel the 6 kill, but anyways, because of Black Cat you can easily cancel the roar, easily cancel the HP bar, the shield I should say, on the burn season very quickly. You can literally destroy that, so it doesn't really matter if you cancel the roar or not. Of course your score will be slightly lower than paralyze and silence season because you're not canceling the roars and you have to, you know, I don't know. Now I'm just saving this because, well, he's gonna go for that. I'm gonna change the rotation to 5 cancel, 2 4, and then this into the third skill, and this is how you wanna go. So usually after the first roar or second roar, try to switch the rotation to 5 2 4 and then 6 3. It does actually give you a better score, and it also helps out with the beast patterns with Supergiant, so you can try that out if you are still using Supergiant. I'm also using Supergiant right now on my account, but I'm thinking to actually give a CDP of rage to my Jean Grey because I do feel like she is gonna be a much better use. So anyways, we're at 9.5 million with 40 seconds to go. Still not the best run, but I'm trying to get as much damage as I can. It's still very very little lag, so it's not gonna improve the score a lot even if I get an amazing smooth phone to run this thing on, but there could be some increase always. So you know, it's how it goes. Last 20 seconds, 10.1. It's not looking that good, but anyways, we cancel the 6 kill, we get the damage, we are running on the rotation, but Supergiant is sort of, well, outdated now. She needs a uniform in the future, maybe soon. But anyways, really bad run I would say, or maybe like okay run I would say. With I believe that with the new Morgan uniform, she can do like 11 with the type. So I think that's not a bad score. Now this is something I want to talk about. So this is the new rotation that actually have been passed down here and there. So basically I can also explain that in the tier 4 run. I think that's better because, well, yeah, that probably will be better. But what exactly are we doing different from the spam sort of rotation now is that before each tier 3 skill, okay, I don't know if you heard that noise. That was the low battery. Anyway, sorry about that. Basically what you're doing is before every single tier 3, you're trying to use 3, 5 and 4 together. You want to get 3, 5, 4 and along with the tier 3 skill to get the damage on. And you will see around here, like right now I'm just trying to, I saved it. So we go 5, 3, 4 and then tier 3 skill. Somehow, or I should say, it is better to use this way than actually just spamming the tier 3 skill whenever you want, because that also hinders, that also affects your timing of the tier 3 skill, that also affects the cancel timing I should say of the tier 3 skill when 3, 4 or 5 are available, because we were cancelling the tier 4 skill before when 3, 4 and 5 were actually available. It's still a good idea to cancel, but it is better to let it run with the other skills. So you can see I have some time remaining. I'm gonna go 5 here. We go to this thing and this is actually giving a lot more score compared to what we were getting before. I will not say a lot more, but I would say definitely more than what we were doing before. So this is actually a better rotation, and it actually is a rotation now. Basically 3, 4, 5 that you usually go, or 5, 3, 4 that you usually go into the second skill. Before the tier 3 skill, you just use 5, 3, 4 once again, whichever order. You can go 5, 3, 4. You can also go 3, 4, 5. It doesn't really matter. If there is a lot of cooldown on certain skill, you can change the pattern of the skill rotation. Still, you can see the sort of the idea of getting the tier 3 skill along with all these skills under the rage proc is basically what we are trying to do. And you can see we are almost about 11 million right here. We have the last roar coming. We go right here, we go 3. I should have maybe hold this skill a bit, but the proc activated early, so I just went with that. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, it works. It just works. And of course, like this was, I am lagging of course here and there. It's not a big lag here, but it was definitely giving me a huge lag. While I'm screen recording, it does give me a tremendous lag on this thing. I don't know why. Actually, when I was trying tier 4 gene, actually my phone froze. So I'll see what we can do. But 12.1 million on the very first run. She beats Supergiant by a mile. And that's an amazing thing. Now let me show you the tier 4 Jean Grey. So this is how the stats looks like. I'm just gonna show you a quick run with Jean Grey. It's gonna be a monster run. Not actually a monster run. The monster run that I got was off camera, off recording, because I thought, okay, I'll just give it one more try. And surprisingly, well, guess what? The phone did not lag that much compared to what it lags while I'm recording. So this was a recorded run with that. We go 5, 3, 4, 2, tier 4, and then 1, 2, you go there. You go 5, 4, 1, but use the tier 3 skill after here. Tier 3 skill, tier 4, let it run, cancel it right here. 5, 1, 4, 2, and then 3. Of course, tier 4 skill you have to spam here and there. Now, the proc will be activating. Now, I'm gonna wait for the next rotation to come up. So you can see I'm holding my tier 3 skill, I'm not using that. 5, 3, 4, tier 3 skill. Tier 4 skill can give you some issues sometimes because, well, 5, 4 and 3, all of those skills charge the tier 4 skill very fast. So trying to get all of these things in is kind of tough sometimes. We have the tier 4 skill remaining. So tier 4, we go 3, 5, 4 and then tier 3. Exactly the same thing. We are not pressing the tier 3 skill just like that. We are waiting for the 3, 4, 5 to come around and then use that together. And I should actually give the shout out to the Liberty Leo for this rotation, definitely. And this works like a charm. It is awesome. It's a really good rotation. I did not even think that maybe trying to get all the skills in the with the tier 3 skill is gonna make a big difference, but it does. So shout out to Liberty Leo for showing off this rotation, and it does actually work better than what we were doing before. It's not, I would say, it can actually make a difference. It can actually make a big difference. In certain scenarios, it might make a small difference. Now, it depends on where your proc is. With this rotation, at least your proc is where you always want it to, which is on the tier 3 skill and on the normal skills. Normal skill don't really do that much damage. It's mainly on the tier 3 skill. But with the spam, if you can get the rotation, the proc right, you can score around the same. But this rotation just takes the cake. Super easy to use, and of course very efficient for the scores as well. So I guess you guys should definitely give it a try. We are already at 11.5 million. We are not even at the last rower, and it is a big run. Now, this was not the best run. I'm going to show you the screenshot of what I got on the best run. Not really the best run, I would say the run after I did this one. So we are going to cancel easy right here. I was just waiting for the third skill to come out so I can use the tier 4 skill or tier 3 skill. You can see I did cancel the tier 3 skill slightly earlier there. Maybe it could have been a mistake. Maybe I should not. Now I got caught. Look at that. I got stuck in the 5th skill right here. So there actually I lost maybe about 300k, 400k of the score. Too much for the score. And this is not going to be the best run. We have 13.6 million right here on this run. But look at this. I got 14 million right after this run when I tried off camera. I did not record the run. So she beats Supergiant by a mile even at level 70. Level 70 Jean Grey is better than Supergiant by about a million score. Maybe more, of course, if I had a better phone with a less lagged run or something. And tier 4 Jean Grey just destroys ABX. ABL, I also found this rotation to actually be working well. So maybe I'll do a video later on about the score increase or something in Alliance Battle Legend as well. But for now, Jean Grey is the meta. She beats Supergiant fair and square. And Supergiant actually has had her time. She was awesome when she was meta, and she's still very useful in some World Boss Legend stages. But she takes over universal female villain, the same category as Supergiant, and she's a bit of a better option. The only thing is that she's a dual expect character and Supergiant is basically free. So that's how it goes. Anyways, of course, when I add the artifact, the score is gonna go up as well, and probably with a better phone, I can score more. So let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about Jean Grey, the rotation. Try it out. Let me know what you think about and what you get the results on. Of course, I would love to hear from you guys if you get some good results with this rotation. And of course, hit me up. Maybe just DM me if you think you've done something amazing with this rotation. So, of course, let me know what you think about that. And as always, if you do enjoy the content, I hope to see you again. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. And the best part, you don't have to build 2 characters for one day. Jean Grey, that's it. See ya.